Better didn't bring her back, but it brought me back to me. Some change comes too late for love, but right on time for peace. I thought healing meant her footsteps turning toward me down the track, but better didn't bring her back. It just taught my heart to last. At first I cleaned my language just to sound like I had grown. Said the prayer she used to ask for when I found myself alone. I kept waiting for forgiveness, like a prize that I could win. But a man don't change for credit and call that changing then. Better didn't bring her back, but it brought me back to me. Some change comes too late for love, but right on time for peace. I learned how to hold my temper, how to let the truth unpack. Better didn't bring her back, but I ain't turning back. I stopped blaming all my raising, stopped hiding in my hurt, started doing what I promised without needing it to work. Some mornings still felt empty, some evenings still felt long, but slowly I quit asking what her leaving had done wrong. I hope she hears I'm kinder, not because I need a door, not because I'm still pretending we can be what came before. I hope she knows her leaving wasn't wasted on my soul. She lost a man who loved her, but taught him how to grow. Better didn't bring her back, but it brought me back to me. It gave my shame a language, it gave my pride release. Now I can wish her well without reaching for the past. Better didn't bring her back, but it made the better last. Some love doesn't come back home, some love leaves and saves you.
I used to think a racing heart meant somebody must be right. Mistook never knowing where I stood for something worth the fight. I called confusion passion, called attention being seen. Then I met a man whose love didn't have to make a scene. I used to call it boring when a man did what he'd say. Now I call it peace of mind when love feels the same each day. No hot and cold, no keeping score, no He calls when he says he will, and listens all the way. Never makes me earn affection by guessing what he'll say. At first I kept on waiting for the trouble to begin. Then one day I caught myself at ease inside my skin. You lose yourself to keep. I don't miss the grand apologies that followed every scene. Give me someone kind and private, as he is when folks can see. I used to call it boring, now I know what lasting means. It's a love that doesn't vanish when the living isn't easy. No hot and cold, no keeping score, no making me compete. After all that wild confusion, boring looks good on me. Yes, after all that wild confusion, boring looks good on me. She learned to say her own name like it wasn't asking much, like her heart can still be gentle and still need its own love. For years she answered quickly to whoever needed care, before the day could ask her. She was already there. She knew how to hold worry without letting it show. But somewhere in the giving, she forgot where she could go. She learned to say her own name, not in anger, not in shame. After years of being needed, she remembered, she remained. She could love them without leaving every part of her behind. She learned to say her own name. it sounded right this time. At first it felt too selfish to want a little space, to laugh without explaining, or rest without a case. But the one she loved still loved her when she let herself breathe, and the world did not fall over when she chose one thing she dreamed. There is no wrong in blooming after seasons spent as rain, no sin in finding color after carrying the pain. She had not lost her kindness, she had not loved them less. She just found the woman waiting under all that tenderness. She learned to say her own name with a soft and steady grace, not to leave the ones who loved her, but to meet her own face. Now her joy sits at the table like it finally belongs. She learned to say her own name, and the whole house heard a song. She didn't leave love behind, she brought herself along. I raised him on don't complain and finish what you start. Told him strength was working hard and hiding every hurt. When he said he'd train in nursing, I said that life ain't meant for you. He didn't fight or raise his voice, he just did what he knew. I raised him to be a man, then he showed me what a man could be. Not the loudest in the hard times, but the calm when fear runs deep. Strength ain't always carrying more than anybody sees. I raised him to be a man, then he showed me what a man could be. When his mother's health grew weaker, he knew every way to help. Never made her feel embarrassed when she couldn't help herself. He spoke gently through her anger, stayed patient through her pain. While I stood there feeling helpless, he brought comfort back again. I raised him to be a man, then he showed me what a man to be. Someone steady in the sorrow, someone strong enough to grieve. Strength ain't always standing tall, sometimes it means bending low. I raised him to be a man, but there was so much I didn't know. One evening I said, son, forgive me, I was wrong about your choice. He said, Dad, you came around, that matters more than being right. There was no pride inside his answer, no old anger left to prove. Just the kind of quiet mercy I had never taught him to use. I thought a man protected by never showing fear. My son protected people by letting them feel safe near him. Everything I called weakness was the finest strength I'd seen. He became his own good man and made a better man of me. I raised him to be a man. Then he showed me what a man could be. Kind without apology, and brave enough to feel. Now when someone asks about him, I don't talk about what he does. I say my son knows how to care when caring matters most. I gave that boy my name, he gave that name a better meaning.
She didn't raise her voice, she didn't curse my name. She just looked worn out from hoping I would change. I had 1,000 sorries, stayed for one more fight, but sorry doesn't save love when you spend it every night. I finally saw the truth standing in her eyes. She wasn't leaving angry, she was tired of asking why. I loved her right too late, when her heart had learned to go, when the door inside her spirit wouldn't open anymore. made excuses out of living, while she quietly died inside. She never wanted perfect, she just wanted me awake. Now I understand her silence by the sorrow on my face. I loved her right too late, when her heart had learned to go, when the door inside her spirit wouldn't open anymore. I became the man she needed, after need had turned to ache. She gave me time to love her right. I loved her right too late. Some lessons don't return you to the arms that let you learn. Some bridges are remembered long after they have burned. I won't chase her with a promise that I should have lived before. If I love her now, I'll let her find the peace I cost her for. I loved her right too late, but I'll carry what I know. Every gentle word I wasted, every chance I let go cold. If another heart should trust me, I won't make that heart wait. She taught me how to love her right. I loved her right too late. She didn't ask for heaven, just a man who came home, home. She came in quiet, knowing we had grief we could not name. Never asked me to call her mother, never pushed away my pain. She let silence have its seasons, let my anger take its time. Said a wounded heart can open without being forced in line. I thought love meant forgetting what I still needed to hold, but she never tried to change the story. She just kept me from feeling alone. She didn't take her place, she made room for grace. Let love move slow and steady till my fear could find a way. I had one heart I was missing, and one heart that chose to stay. She didn't take her place, she made room for grace. On the days I would not answer, she still spoke to me with care. Never counted every kindness like a debt I had to bear. She learned the shape of sorrow that a child can hide inside, and she loved me without winning, till I stopped trying to fight. She didn't take her place, she made room for grace. Let love move slow and steady till my fear could find a way. I had one heart I wasn't second, wasn't small. She became a kind of mercy I didn't know I needed at all. She didn't take her place, she made room for grace. Gave me years to learn her goodness without asking me to change. Now I tell my own child softly when love feels hard to face. Some hearts don't replace you, they make room for grace. She never stole the love I had, she helped it live beside the new.
He never needed me to be small to make himself feel tall. I used to soften every answer, leave the plain truth on my tongue, learn to laugh a little quieter when another pride came undone. Then he met me speaking freely, never asked me to explain. Said the woman standing here is the woman I want to stay. He never needed me to be small to make himself feel tall. When I found my voice, he heard it. When I reached, he let me rise. Love ain't keeping someone lower, so your pride can have it all. He never needed me to be small. When the chance I'd waited years for asked more courage than I had, I was ready for resentment, for the distance in a man. But he said, I know you earned this, and I know what you can do. Don't you turn yourself down, darling, just to keep me close to you. He never needed me to be small to make himself feel tall. When I found my voice, he heard it. When I reached, he let me rise. Love ain't keeping someone lower, so your pride can have it all. He never needed me to be small. A good man isn't measured by how much control he keeps. He can stand beside a strong heart without feeling incomplete. He was proud to watch me growing, never made my
And the more I became myself, the more he loved it all. He never needed me to be small, never asked me to dim at all. When the whole world heard my voice, he was the first one standing proud. Love can hold two people equal, without taking from either one. He never needed me to be small. He loved me best when I was all of me. He never said, choose me. He said, choose who you are. A woman knows when she's done, long before she says goodbye, long before the leaving ever shows up in her eyes. She may still fold your name softly inside a prayer at night, but a woman knows when she's done. And I knew that night. I didn't leave from anger. I had burned through that before. I didn't leave to hurt you or to even up the score. I left because my spirit had grown tired of being small, and the love I kept defending couldn't hold me up at all. You said I changed too quickly, but you missed the slow decline. All the times I tried to tell you, all the times you said, not now. I cried until crying had nothing left to prove. Then peace came in so quietly, I knew I had to move. A woman knows when she's done, long before she says goodbye, long before the leaving ever shows up in her eyes. She may still love the memory, she may still ache inside, but a woman knows when she's done. And I knew that night. Don't call it cold when someone finally saves her own heart. Don't call it sudden leaving when you watched her fall apart. I won't hate you for the hurting, I won't carry bitter blame, but I won't hand you back the woman I became through through all that pain. A woman knows when she's done, not because the love was fake, but because the soul can only bend so far before it breaks. I can wish you gentle mercy from a life I will not run. I still remember loving you, but a woman knows when she's done. I didn't stop feeling, I just stopped going back. There was a time they knew my name before I reached the song. I mistook a crowd that wanted me for proof that I belonged. Then the calls grew few and farther, and the cheering faded off. You were there before they loved me. You stayed after the applause. You stayed after the applause when the last one more was done. When the songs quit paying our way and the phone quit ringing on. You never missed the man they cheered. You just loved the man I was. Everybody loved the music. You stayed after the applause. I blame the change in business, blame the singers coming through. Some nights I blame the honest face that looked at me like you. You never fed my bitterness or told me I was right. You said sing because you mean it, not because they know your name. The crowd had loved a moment. You had to love me all along. I thought losing all those strangers meant I'd lost the best of me. You said crowds can leave a singer, they don't decide if he can sing. So I learned to trust the silence and the truth inside a song. One faithful heart was worth more than 1,000 singing along. Now I sing without pretending. I have something left to prove. Every word comes out more honest than the song's fame hurried through. I spent years chasing voices that forgot me when they could. The one who stayed when all went still was the one who understood. Everybody loved the stayed after the applause. They kept asking when the baby would be coming into view. We kept smiling through the question, like we always tried to do. We had names we never spoken, little hopes we held inside. Then one day, without a warning, we had nowhere left to hide. We lost the dream we pictured, but we never lost us too. Some grief doesn't need replacing, some pain needs room to stay. You never rushed me toward an answer or explained my tears away. When I blamed myself for failing, you said, "Love, that isn't true." Then you held me through the sorrow I was scared would break us too. Two was still a family, even when our plans fell through. Love was never any smaller just because it held us two. We had whispered names to heaven, we had dreams we had to lose, but two was still a family, and I still had you. We became the ones who listened when a younger heart felt lost. We gave time without pretending it could pay back what it cost. There were children who would trust us, friends who knew that we would come. Love kept finding ways to leave us and return through everyone. We quit measuring our marriage by the life we couldn't raise. Stop believing empty longing, then our love had gone to waste. There are many ways to nurture, many ways a heart can give. What we lost became a sorrow, not the measure of how we lived. Two is still a family, not a second best design. We have made a life worth keeping, and a love that still feels mine. There are dreams that never found us, there are blessings that still do. Two was still a family, and I would still choose you. You took my hand and told me we are not what we were missing. We are us. doctor chose his words, I heard only what might not be. Every future I had pictured started changing shape in me. I spent months chasing milestones, counting what he hadn't done, till I saw how all that measuring made me miss my own sweet son. He never needed fixing, he needed me to see. He wasn't less than anyone, or lost inside a dream. I kept asking him to change, while he loved me as I was. He never needed fixing, I had to change the way I loved. He never speaks to fill the silence, never laughs unless it's true. He remembers every kindness and knows when someone's hurting too. When his sister starts to worry, he will sit and wait with her. There are things no one has taught him that his heart already learned. The world kept asking what was missing, he kept showing us what was there. Someone asked me if I wished he had turned out more like me. I looked over at him smiling, without trying to compete. I said no, I spent too many years wanting someone he was not. Now I thank the Lord I know him for exactly who I've got. I thought fatherhood meant shaping who a child was meant to be. Now I know it means protecting, room enough for them to breathe. Love is not a set of measures or a race that must be won. It is meeting who stands before you and being worthy of their trust. He never needed fixing, he only needed room to grow. Needed people who would listen when his words came soft and slow. Now I don't ask him to be different, I ask the world to make room. He never needed fixing, he was whole before I knew. I spent years trying to teach him, he taught me how to see. first time Daddy said sorry, I was old enough to cry. Not because the word was perfect, but because I knew he tried. He was raised to keep it hidden. Pain was something men outgrew. Love was work and keeping quiet, not a thing you talked into. So I learned to read his silence, learned to guess what he might feel, and I carried half his hardness, thinking that was being real. The first time Daddy said sorry, something old broke loose in me. All the years I spent pretending I was fine enough to leave. He said, son, I didn't know better, but that don't make it right. The first time Daddy said sorry, I saw softness in his eyes. He didn't make excuses, didn't blame the way he came, didn't ask me to forget it, didn't dress it up with shame. He said, I thought I was protecting what a man was meant to be, but I see the way I taught you made you scared to feel like me. The first time Daddy said sorry, something old broke loose in me. All the years I spent pretending I was fine enough to leave. He said, son, I didn't know better, but that don't make it right. The first time Daddy said sorry, I saw softness in his eyes. Forgiveness ain't a river washing everything away. It is two hearts standing honest with the truth they couldn't say. I was not a boy that evening, he was not a man of stone. We were just two wounded people, tired of being alone. The first time Daddy said sorry, I didn't get my childhood back, but I got the man before me, brave enough to face the past. Now I tell my own sons freely what he struggled hard to say. Love don't make you weaker when it learns to speak that way. The first time Daddy said sorry, I finally heard I love you.
You stood there brave and shaking, like the truth might break my heart. I heard the weight you carried before you let it start. I had dreams I never asked you if they fit the soul you wore. Then I saw my fears standing where love should have opened more. I don't need perfect words tonight, I just need to get this right. I loved you before I understood, and I'll love you after I do. You don't have to earn my arms by being who I pictured you. If your life looks different than the dream I drew for you, I loved you before I understood. I love the truth of you. I'm sorry for the silence that made you feel alone. For every time I worry felt colder than a home. You were not asking permission, you were asking to be seen. And I was slow to realize what trust in me could mean. I loved you before I understood, and I love you after I do. You don't have to earn my arms by being who I pictured you. If your life looks different than the dream I drew for you, I loved you before I understood. I love the truth of you. A child is not a mirror for the life we meant to live. Love is not agreement, it is room enough to give. I'm still learning how to listen, I'm still laying fear aside, but nothing you have told me could take you from my life. I loved you before I understood. Now I'm trying to understand, not to
beloved to me. Come sit beside me, tell me again. I'm listening now.
A man ain't just his work, though work can shape his hands. He's the love he brings through hard days, and the way he learns to stand. They called us in one morning, said the numbers didn't hold. I nodded like it missed me, then drove away feeling old. I had given them my strong years, never thought they'd let me go. Funny how a grown man can feel small and not let it show. I thought my name was written in the labor I could do. Then love looked straight at me and said, that ain't all of you. A man ain't just his work, not the title, not the pay, not the hours he gives away, till his own heart starts to fray. He is more than what they ended, more than what the hard times hurt. When everything gets taken, a man ain't just his work. My youngest asked me softly if I had some time that day. I almost said, I'm busy, out of habit and old shame. Then I sat and really listened while she told me what she dreamed, and I found a piece of living that I'd missed while being needed. A man ain't just his work, not the title, not the pay, not the hours he gives away, till his own heart starts to fray. He is more than what they ended, more than what the hard times hurt. When everything gets taken, a man ain't just his work. There is honor in the working, there is pride in honest sweat, but a soul was never measured by a check it didn't get. I can start again tomorrow, I can learn another way, but tonight I know my children still know my name. A man ain't just his work, he is how he loves his own, how he stands when plans fall
how it makes a hurt heart numb. I lost the thing that named me, then found the life I'd missed. A man ain't just his work, he is loved beyond it. I walked in feeling broken. They looked up and I was whole.
She called for no reason at all, and it nearly made me cry. Not because the world was heavy, not because something went wrong. She just wanted to hear my voice at the end of an ordinary day, for no reason at all. Is how love learns to stay. When they're little, they run to you for every fear and fall. Then one day they stand so steady, they don't need you quite as much. I was proud of how she'd grown, but I missed being who she found. When life felt too big to carry, and she needed calming down, for no reason at all, is the sweetest reason why. Not for help, not for saving, not with tears in her eyes. She just had a thought to tell me, nothing big, nothing small. And I knew I hadn't lost her when she called, for no reason at all. She talked about her morning and a joke I barely knew. Asked me what I thought of something she had almost talked herself through. I kept my answers gentle, didn't try to take control. Sometimes loving grown-up children means you listen more than hold, for no reason at all, is the sweetest reason why. Not for help, not for saving, not with tears in her eyes. She just had a thought to tell me, nothing big, nothing small. And I knew I hadn't lost her when she called, for no reason at all. You raised them to be able to stand beyond your hands, then pray they still remember
Love changes shape with distance, but it doesn't disappear. Sometimes it sounds like laughter coming through. After all these years, for no reason at all, I thank the Lord that night. Not because she needed rescue, but because she still chose mine. Out of all the voices waiting, out of everyone she saw, she still called me just to love me, for no reason at all. I used to think being needed was the proof love had not gone. Now I know being chosen means even more when they're strong.
Don't make the good one pay for what the wrong one did. Don't lock a tender heart behind the hurt you live. You shouldn't have to fight a ghost that never learned to stay. Heal what broke inside you. Don't make the good one pay. He spoke to me so gently, I mistook it for a trap. When kindness reached toward me, I kept leaning back. He never raised a question when I needed room to breathe. But fear can make a wounded heart doubt what it needs. I almost call him guilty for another man's mistakes. Almost turned his patience into one more thing to test. Then I saw the way he waited without asking me to rush. And I knew I had been guarding pain more than guarding love. Don't make the good one pay for what the wrong one did. Don't lock a tender heart behind the hurt you lived. He shouldn't have to fight a ghost that never learned to stay. Heal what broke inside you. Don't make the good one pay. A scar
can be a teacher, but it shouldn't be a judge. Not every open hand is reaching out to hurt your trust. Love can come in softly, love can learn your pace, but you have to let the present have a cleaner name. I won't make the good one pay for what the wrong one did. I won't turn a faithful heart into a place I hide from him. I can honor what I survived without pushing love away. I'm healing what broke inside me. I won't make the good one pay. He didn't come to fix me, he came to love me well.
I'd rather have my brother than the last word tonight. Rather lay down all blame than keep proving I was right. If pride is all that's left of us, then pride can step aside. I'd rather have my brother than be right. We went years without speaking over things that changed with time. Both of us kept rehearsing our own wounded side. Every birthday felt unfinished, every blessing felt half said, till the people who once raised us would aggrieve the life we led. I'd rather have my brother than the last word tonight. Rather lay down all blame than keep proving I was right. What good is being certain if it costs you blood and time? I'd rather have my brother than be right. He looked older when I saw him, I suppose I did the same. There was gray around the edges of the boy who shared my name. He said, I don't know where to start. I said, start anywhere you can. Then two grown men stood quiet, trying not to cry like men. No one won the silence, we just lost too many years. Age has a way of showing what matters and what won't. The hill you swear you'll die on can leave you standing there alone. So I reached across the distance that I helped to keep alive, and
be right. He asked, "Are you still angry?" I said, "Not enough to lose you twice."
They chose me on purpose when I felt thrown away. Not because I came easy, not because I knew how to stay. They saw more than trouble in a child afraid of grace. They chose me on purpose, and love gave me a place. I was 12 and already good at leaving first. If I made somebody quit on me, it wouldn't have to hurt. I kept my heart behind my teeth and dared them not to try. But they heard what I was asking under every angry line. They chose me on purpose when I felt thrown away. Not because I came easy, not because I knew how to stay. They stayed through every hard word till I learned I could be safe. They chose me on purpose, and love gave me a place. They never called me lucky when I couldn't trust their care. Never made me feel indebted for the meals and mercy there. They said, "You don't owe us perfect, you don't have to earn this name." And the first time I believed them, something only broke away. Some love comes by bloodline, some love signs and stays. Some love looks at a wounded child and says, "You're worth the wait." I used to think belonging was for people born in place. Now I know a chosen heart can still become a family name. They chose me on purpose, not a rescue, not a claim. They gave me room for healing and the truth to speak my pain. Now when I hold my own child close, I know what I will say. You were loved on purpose long before you knew your way. They didn't have to keep me, that's why I know they meant it. I told you there would always be a part of me that missed him. Some days his name might reach my lips before I even knew. I said my heart had known a love that death could never cheapen. You never looked away from me or asked me to choose. You never asked me to forget him, never made the past complete. You let his name be spoken and still made room for you and me. You never tried to take his place or change what he had meant. You never asked me to forget him. You just loved me as I am. The first time that I laughed with you, I felt the old guilt rising, like joy had somehow turned against the vows I once had made. You said the man who loved you helped make the woman here before me. I would never ask you to become less than he gave. You never asked me to forget him, never treated grief like shame. You understood remembering and moving on ain't quite the same. There was patience in your kindness, there was courage in your hands. You never asked me to forget him. You just loved me as I am. A heart can hold a memory and still have love to give. The past is not a promise that the present cannot live. You taught me loving once before, didn't make this love untrue. I didn't have to lose him twice to make a place for you. You never asked me to forget him. Now I don't ask myself to choose. I can honor what has ended and be grateful I found you. You never came to take a place that no one else could fill. You came and stood beside me and loved the woman living still. You never replaced him. You became the love beside his memory. He had buried half the county with a Bible and a calm. Knew the words for every sorrow, knew which hymns could carry on. But when his own heart broke open, he forgot how grief should sound. For the first time in 40 years, he let somebody sit him down. Even the shepherd needs a hand when his own knees touch the ground. Even the one who leads the herd needs a voice to lead him out. Faith ain't never meant to prove that pain can't reach a man. Even the shepherd needs a hand. He said I should be stronger. Someone answered, you have been. But strength is not refusing what the Lord sends through a friend. No one asked him for a sermon. No one needed him to rise. They just stayed there in the quiet till the tears came to his eyes. Even the shepherd needs a hand when his own knees touch the ground. Even the one who leads the herd needs a voice to lead him out. Faith ain't never meant to prove that pain can't reach a man. Even the shepherd needs a hand. He had taught them grace for years. Now they gave it back to him, not with perfect holy answers, but by simply walking in. Sometimes love becomes the prayer when no words can understand, and mercy wears the faces of the ones who take your hand. Even the shepherd needs a hand when the night is deep and long. Even the heart that knows the scripture needs another heart song. He stood again, but not alone, and that was where hope began. Even the shepherd needs a hand. Yes, even the shepherd needs a hand.
carry sorrow. Now he lets love carry him.
Somebody noticed when I was learning to disappear. Didn't make a scene about it, just came a little near. One honest question broke through what I couldn't say. Somebody noticed, and I found my way. I had gotten good at smiling, with a tire tucked inside. Said I'm fine so many times, it sounded true enough to hide. I stopped asking for a reason, I stopped reaching for a friend, started making peace with silence, like it might become the end. When someone looks straight through me with a kindness I could trust, said you don't sound like yourself, and that matters here to us. No sermon and no fixing, no advice I had to fight, just a place to lay the heavy for a little while that night. Somebody noticed when I was learning to disappear. Didn't make a scene about it, just came a little near. One honest question broke through what I couldn't say. Somebody noticed, and I found my way. A little care can reach a man before he knows he's lost. A gentle word can hold him when his pride has paid the cost. Now I watch for quiet hurting in the faces passing by, because I know what mercy looks like when it sees you in time. Somebody noticed when I had almost disappeared, called my name with simple kindness till the dark
was not the same. It wasn't loud, it wasn't grand, just one good soul who gave a damn.
I can miss you and still move on. Cry a little and still stay gone. Love can echo without calling me back. I can miss you and live with that. I used to think remembering meant I had not healed. Like every tender memory made the leaving less real. But time has been a teacher with a quiet, steady hand. It showed me missing someone doesn't mean I should go back. I can miss you and still move on. I can love what we once had. I can bless the better moments without wanting the bad back. You can cross my mind sometimes, and I can let you pass on through. I can miss you and still move on. That's the last thing I owe you. I don't hate the girl I was for staying past her strength. She was only trying hard to make forever mean its name. But I know the woman standing in the mirror now is free. She can hold a little sorrow without handing back the key. I can miss you and still move on. I can love what we once had. I can bless the better moments without wanting the bad back. You can cross my mind sometimes, and I can let you pass on through. I can miss you and still move on. That's the last thing I owe you. Peace don't always enter like a trumpet in the sky. Sometimes it is just not calling when the old hurt passes by. Sometimes it is sleeping easy with no answer to defend. Sometimes it is knowing love can end can live again. I can miss you and still move on. I can carry what was true without making room again for what I barely made it through. There is mercy in the memory. There is strength in being gone. I can miss you, I can miss you and still move on. Missing you is not my weakness. Going back would be.
I thought love needed grander things than showing up on time. Kept trying to impress her while I missed the warning signs. She never wanted perfect, never asked me to be rich. She only wanted all of me, not whatever I had left. I called her expectations high till I heard how small they were. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She asked for my attention, I gave her everything but me. She didn't need a hero, just a man who heard her speak. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. When she quit asking questions, I thought we'd found our peace. I didn't know that quiet meant her heart had ceased to reach. Then she said, I'm not leaving, but I can't live half loved. That one honest sentence did what shouting never could. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She asked for my attention, I gave her everything but me. She didn't need a hero, just a man who heard her speak. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. To hear, I say what I appreciate while she is standing near. Love ain't kept by guessing what tomorrow might forgive. It lives in daily choices to be present while you live. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. Now I give her my attention, not the leftovers of me. She never needed changing, I just needed eyes to see. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She laughs when I admit it, says you're learning said a good man chose me well. You were patient, you were faithful, there was nothing bad to tell. But whenever we said forever, something in me pulled away. I kept hoping love would deepen if I only made it stay. No one had to be the villain for the truth to still be true. I said yes because I loved you, and because I feared the no, feared the loneliness that followed, feared the pain of letting go. But a promise made from kindness still can turn unkind with time. You deserved a woman certain, not a heart as split as mine. You deserved a truer yes than the one I said afraid, not a vow from someone grateful for the love a good man gave. Leaving hurt you, staying would have made a liar out of me. You deserved a truer yes, so I gave you honesty. You went quiet when I told you. Pain moved slowly through your face. There was no relief between us, only truth we had to face. I almost wished you'd hate me, so the ending might feel clean. But you carried hurt with honor and let sorrow simply be. A good man can be wrong for you and still deserve your care. Sometimes love means ending before resentment settles there. I could have kept the promise and betrayed it every day. The cruelest kind of leaving would have been the choice to stay. You deserved a truer yes, and a love that didn't strain to become what it was never, just because you bore no blame. I will always grieve the hurting, but I won't regret the truth. You deserved a truer yes, and I couldn't give it to you. The hardest words were, I can't, before we ever said I do. But the crueler lie would have been to say it without meaning it.
My father left school early when his family needed help. He could count a week of wages, but kept certain things to himself. Whenever words were handed to him, he would pass them on to me. Say, read that part out loud, son, like it came naturally. I knew the words, he knew the world. He could hear fear beneath anger, see when pride had made a fool. Knew the loudest man among us wasn't always standing true. He never spoke in polished phrases, never dressed the truth up grand, but you knew his word was solid when he offered you his hand. He couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. Knew who'd keep a promise by the way they chose to stand. He knew when to hold his temper, when to give what little he had. My father couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. I was grown before I noticed all the shame he carried still. How some people talked down to him just to show the things they knew. He never answered with resentment, never let them see him bend. He just judged them by their kindness and went back to work again. He couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. Knew fine words could hide a liar, and plain truth could gently stand. He knew character ain't measured by the schooling someone had. My father couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. School taught me how to read words. He taught me how to see the difference between clever talk and quiet honesty. A person ain't the things they missed or what they never learned. A life is written in the good that other people learn. He couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. Knew respect was something given, not demanded by command. Now whenever judgment finds me, I remember what he had. My father couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. I read the words they wrote for him. He wrote the man